guys, Luna here. Today I'm going to show you how to make this poster that you see on your screen. It is a very easy poster and you can make it from scratch. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So open your Photoshop, click on File, New. So the presets on this poster is 480 by 640 pixels. It doesn't really matter if it's transparent or not, and the size differ on your own perspective, okay? So what I did is I go into my custom shapes tool and chose this triangle, or you can go into your polygon tool in here and you can choose the size by 3 and it will form a triangle. But in my case, I'm just gonna use the triangle which is from custom shapes because it is easier. So I'm gonna hold down Shift, form a triangle, and then I'm gonna choose a fill, which is in here on the center, and I'll make sure that I put on the edges over a canvas. So yeah, so basically I have a scheme so that I would know what type of color I want on my picture. Then I'm gonna go Control J or copy, and I'll put it above the outer triangle. Right click, flip vertical, and this will form. And I chose a light blue one. This is not really a light blue, but I just adjusted the color. So click on your custom shape, fill, and choose this color. Next is I create a new layer. Click the layer, click on your lasso tool, just form it, click on here, solid color, and I'm gonna choose this hot pink one, but I'm gonna adjust it into a much lighter one. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So I hold on Shift and click up to here, right click and merge layers. So it's easier for us. And then I go into pattern and I chose a polka dot pattern in here. Okay, here's my polka dot. Click on OK. As you can see, it is black. In here it is white. So what you'll do is click on here and set it to screen, and voila. So after that, what I did was I will get the building. This is really a perfect cut, but I'll put it below so it doesn't really matter. Put it on here, and after that I'm gonna click on Susie. So what I name in here is C Susie because it is in the center, and I put it below the building like so. Put it on here, and after that I click on a new layer, put it below Susie, and click on your pen tool, and then fill. It's gonna be white, and stroke. We don't want to use stroke right now. So what I basically did is I'm gonna form this like cutout tool. So after done cutting, I go on right click, blending options. I chose drop shadow, and then my drop shadow in here, I guess it is 120. Okay, distance add a bit. Okay, after that I'm gonna click on Susie tool, in which you form a heart. Put it on a canvas like so. Adjust it. As you can see, it is very high quality. If you want me to form a pack on Wattpad resources, just comment down below and I will gladly make it. So you have to put down the Susie, which will form a heart, and put it below the center Susie. And I just did what I did earlier. form the same paper cutout on this certain picture. Okay, we're done here. So basically what I did was I cut out on pen tool, and as you all know that you can really change the drop shadow on the left side if you already set it on the right side. So what I did was I copied it, the cutout, and right click blending options, color overlay, and set it on black. And I just basically move it. So I just lowered the opacity to mimic the drop shadow in here. And what I did was I click on this blur tool and I basically blur it, okay? So I'm gonna higher up the opacity by 40. And yeah, so after that, and Control J, Control T, right click, flip horizontal, and I put it over here. And you're gonna copy again the cutout, Control J, and this will show up, Control T, right click and do the same thing, flip horizontal. Voila. So after that, right click blending options, drop shadow, and here click on OK. So now we're finished on the models. I go onto file again and click on this gradient overlay and set it below the models and also the building. So Control T to resize. Then I set it onto lighten. So you can see it forms in here. So click on your bandila, put it on your canvas, and click on your magic wand tool, hold down shift, delete, Control T to resize it. Okay, so put it below the gradient. I guess I put on the gradient into 87%. As you can see now the bandila. So Control J to copy it, and I put it over here, like so. And after that, I'm gonna open the ribbon, which is in here, and I put it again below the bandila and the gradient, like so. Control G to copy, or you can go onto Alt, click on the certain picture, and yeah, okay. So after that, I'm just gonna merge layers so it's easier for me. Okay, so next we're gonna go on PSD. So what I used was Burst Into Colors by EVV. Click on Open. The PSD I used was First Date and Instant Crush, and put it above all of the pictures, like so. And the First Date fill is 20%. And the Instant Crush fill is 42%. Here. So I add on some curves, so I'm just gonna copy it and put it above the PSD. Okay, so next we're gonna go on to our text. Click on your text, and I'm gonna write down heart. So the font is Lemon Milk. I guess you can search it on your thefont.com or 1000 fonts. So Control T to adjust. Click on check, right click blending options, go onto gradient overlay, and I just chose a gradient, I guess it's this. go onto your stroke. I chose a white stroke. Click on your stroke color, white, and I guess my fill is about 8 or so, or 7. And right, I'm gonna go to blending options again, outer glow, so I can have a second stroke. I click this one and I chose black, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of black. And I'm going to size, spread, set it to normal. I'm just gonna play with it. Okay. So for the strings, I use the font King Cool KC. Put it over here, Control T to resize. And what I basically did was I set the gradient into a blue, sky blue pastel. You can search gradient overlays on DeviantArt. I haven't sent DeviantArt, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna choose a color. I guess this one. Go into stroke, color, white, size I guess 5 or so. Outer glow here. Okay, screen, I'm gonna set it to normal and size, spread. Okay, lower it down a bit. And I'm gonna go into over here. And you're basically done. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I really hope you understand the video, and I really hope you give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe. I'll put the resources down below so you would access it, and stay tuned to my next video. Bye guys.